one-sided, and they face
Hmm?
away or
It's an
they
outline,
spin. So
outline shader.
Yeah, it's the exterior. It's just an outline shader. Just like
that's a
stuff
really
out like
interesting
the map.
effect. It's hard to tell if
Yeah,
they're looking
yeah.
at first glance. Yeah.
It's almost like they didn't
Exactly. Yeah.
spend a huge amount of time on
From the inside,
VRChat.
because they're all like facing inward.
Hmm. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that when I'm using this avatar in desktop, I see it from the
You know,
inside, so
your
it probably looks
face
different
is
for
like
the outside for other people.
seem in the middle of it at
Sure.
fineness level.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Is it on like rapid sampling mode or something?
You setting your camera up for the stream so you can get the whole community meetup from right here.
No, but that'd be
What a
interesting.
sexy shot, Sion.
All the good shots just from right here. Oh, we got 3 minutes.
This is more like the UVs at that point because like the UVs right on the edge of where colors start getting parametric start bleeding across. It doesn't really matter if it's mirrored.
Why you got this cat? Ezekiel made this cat.
VRChat Plus
Hey, that's the guy who made your weird bird avatar.
VRChat Plus needed to play on the VR game port user interface.
Oh wait, so if I click on your profile, details. Hey, yeah, it does. It says your VRC chat support. VRC
Wouldn't everybody
support.
have that?
Yeah, the little cat thing.
Oh, is the cat the actual badge?
Yeah, if you click me and then click details, you can see it in the top right.
Oh, I guess it is.
You can squish it and it
You can tell the dying for UI upgrade because of all them buttons squished at the top now.
Yep. All squished. Hopefully by,
I
end of
think
the
they
year.
could probably just get rid of. They could probably get rid of that emoji button now and change it to VRC Plus on the quick menu for the scene. Space. Oh fuck.
Anybody hearing audio cutting right there?
A little bit.
Nah.
No, I hear a loud chopping noise. I guess that's local then.
Oh.
Hold on. No, audio settings are disabled.
Stick
Weird.
your tongue out. That's weird. That's weird as fuck. That looks like a little bit of ham.
Yeah.
Have you tried the nameplate scaling options and everything? Like, you
Oh
can
yeah,
change
I messed
the outline
around
and
with it a
everything.
bunch.
Touching your tongue.
On like
Really nice.
a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, they finally don't take up your whole view.
Do you not want to be an alien, Shy? Spread them. Spread the aliens. These are the
No,
best
but-
full body avatars you'll ever use.
No, I don't think the aliens.
There was someone that I noticed here that I
me,
recognized their
Sion.
profile icon on Discord, but I didn't know their name or anything. It's like, your brain recognizes images better than names, and it was really interesting.
Yeah. That's kind of how I plan on using it, I suppose, rather than just doing random memes.
Yeah.
Which I know people are going to be memeing me.
Oh, mine is still using skippers. Okay, I'll switch mine to my Discord icon. Yeah. Yeah.
There, now it looks normal.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like it is time.
Your arms are not weighed properly.
Wait, how big is this instance?
Okay, so the rip
Who just
body
did?
was
Wait, did Fax just do that?
in the world that was created by the same person who made VRCX.
Whoa, okay. That's weird.
No, it's not.
Wait, what?
Oh. Is this thing on? I can't tell. All right, I gotta be careful when standing up here. All right, everyone, we're about to begin. Please gather towards, I guess, the stage area, but stay off the stage. It's the first time actually going or speaking here at this. But yeah, thank you for all joining. Welcome to the community meetup. What was that? Oh, yeah. Thank you all for joining. This is the community meetup. I assume most of you know what this is, since obviously this is an open beta one, which means you have to read the Discord to get here. But oh well, I'm still gonna give the spiel. This is a community-run event by the community for the community, where people who are creating worlds show off what they are currently building or things just that they have built. All the worlds must be abide by VRChat's terms of service, so no poor content there. And if you plan on showing off a world, please make sure it is set to 40 users. We typically have more than that, which already this world has more than 40. So in order to get everybody in, obviously we have to have 40, which allows us to have 80 total. And when it's your turn to drop a portal, please make sure it is Friends Plus or Invite Plus. As long as it is Plus, VRChat Plus, we can all get in even after it is it closes. So if you have a larger world, and larger being over 200 megabytes, please let us know so we can put you towards the end of the list. Some people have slower internet connections, so we typically want those at the end so that they can enjoy the rest of the meetup instead of just spending their entire time loading. Be courteous of them. If your world is not ready to show, please actually go visit it before coming to this, just because, we've had instances before where people don't have floor colliders, and that's a fun one. Just so you know, this is open beta. If you see anything that is weird or different from live, please be sure to write a canny about it. So far, really, the only thing that they have showed us is just the whole name tags thing, but make cannies. Write a canny. Don't blame me. Talk to VRChat. But yeah. If it's broken, obviously, we need to. Obviously, the nameplates are the only ones that they really listed, but this is still a place to test worlds, but not the intended for this meetup. But yes, so we saw them earlier. Okay, I gotta figure out how my menu here works now because there's so many. But yeah, you saw it earlier, a welcome message, and so if you haven't already, please point at myself with your quick menu open and show my avatar as well as Fax's avatar. Where'd Fax go? Fax Nor. Different facts. Okay, so please point at me and Fax and show our avatars. We'll have these shader messages so that we can tell you what to do later on. Yes, please listen and obey. And with this meetup, we typically have a lot of people, so obviously please have a better, or I guess a medium or better performing avatar. And if you don't, find those people and kind of nicely convince them to go better.
Bully them. Yes, got it.
If you want to listen to Blue, you can. Okay, and with that, I don't believe there's anything else. If you would like to show off a world, please come into this red square and we will write down your name. Let us know if you have any time constraints and you need to go earlier, please. Do a dance?
I have an hour and a half or so, and I just have my VK booth. I've got my Udon Cube VK booth thing.
Okay. So wait, we just have FaZe, Varneon, and Fairly Sad Panda. Is that it today? This is a really low one. Oh, so one other rule that we're kind of starting this meetup, but there's no actual issue with it, is we're planning to, because meetups before today, we're pretty much having reaching the end of the time limits. So in order for us to not, overflow on time, we're going to have a new rule, which is basically if you show something, we kind of want you to go on a cooldown. So not show something the next week just to give more people opportunities, give more time for feedback in their worlds. So this week we would kind of start that. So it's just if you show something this week, we would prefer if you didn't show something next week. But, if you have a reason for showing something twice in a row, just let us know. We can give exceptions on that. But yeah. But
also, there's not really that many showing, right?
Yeah, I guess it depends on per case. But in this one, there's not many. So it's just reading the names here. FaZe Dragon, Fairly Sad Panda, Varneon, and Garibo. I don't believe I have ever had a meetup where nobody showed anything in the past 2 years.
That sounds like a challenge, Cyan. That sounds like a challenge. We need to be less creative.
Don't make me just randomly show something. Okay. So, oh wait, do you want to say something?
Okay, so if we seriously have this little amount of worlds, is it possible that I can show two because they are both really quick? Just I kind of want to see if anything breaks.
That's fine. With that though, it looks like there's not many. So, FaZe, would you like to say anything for your world? Let me turn on. Oh, you already have it. All right, stage is yours.
Okay, so I'm going to be showing a beta build of Hook Junkers. It is a release candidate, so if everything goes well, I'll be pushing this over to live. And there is one feature that is completely undocumented and is probably going to stay that way, but if you'd like to use it, it's the radio system. And the grapple hook guns are on your shoulders like this, and the radio system is on your shoulders like this. It's like further up. It's kind of janky, but it's fine because yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Oh, you just turned his voice off. Okay, yeah, just drop a portal. So for me, it is not on. If you want to drop a portal, go ahead. We're just kind of knitting about like an admin thing. I don't think it matters, but like just go down here for now. I think at one point it mattered, but I don't know if it does anymore. All right, portal. Let's see how many people we have at the meetup today.
Didn't Face Dragon say there was a limit on the amount of hooks?
No. Or if you did, I don't remember. I already missed it. Oops.
Okay. Not that I'm aware of. Yesterday's test went well.
So how is this gonna work exactly? We're just gonna show off 4 maps and be done, or?
It's 5 maps. Renian has 2.
More?
If we need another one, I got a Christmas update for my map, which we could test. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
And I implemented Fiona's idea of making everyone fall.
Spoilers! But yeah, if you do want to show it, I guess I can't add it. Because it's fine to like show updates.
I'll do it at the end. I'll do that.
Okay.
It usually works better with... What I'm concerned is having 80 people there and having nothing to do. It's not really suited for that, though.
Wait, that's the whole point of like Battle Royale.
Through the portal. I guess. Being ruined.
Yeah. But okay.
We can just do it at the end. It's fine.
Go through. Come on.
I was gonna say, I didn't want to step up initially, but if you need like an extra bit of padding,
so it's like
maybe
I'm gonna point out that it is awesome. Or sorry, it is fine to end the meetup early because we don't need a 3-hour meetup every week.
That is, no. I'm saying maybe I could take everyone to blank for like 2 minutes to test the nameplate performance.
That's an interesting idea. We can verify it at the end, but like, do you have the performance data on what the actual nameplates are? I mean, live.
That is true.
Doesn't matter. It's live. You can always do it again later.
And then we can always do it again later.
Oh wait, the portal's about to close.
Don't have to.
Hold on.
Yeah, let's.
Portal's closing.
I can't tell through the lag. No, I can't. Okay. No double jump. Nope, I can't double jump. Oh, sorry, Table. I cut you off by leaving. You were gonna say something?
What?
I left while you were saying something. I interrupted you.
Oh no, it's okay. No,
right, okay. Okay, cool.
Hands really high.
Oh, double jump, bro.
Looks like you grabbed nothing.
I'll just wait for
Can somebody test the radio? I want to know how that sounds. Well, it might not sound like anything.
Basically, if you hold...
Oh, what? Max lag. Nothing's going on here. Oh, that's a lot of nameplates. So I don't know if anybody can see or hear me, but I cannot see anybody moving. Like everybody is completely frozen. I'm going to talk in the chat. Oh, so what's going on right now? Everybody is seeing the similar desync, and I'm telling them to rejoin. Kind of have to forget like when I'm reading something versus what it's actually being streamed to you guys. But at the same time, nobody's having comments, so. Just telling everybody to rejoin the hub. I'm wondering if you can actually see my avatar update there. Let's... Let me get some frames back. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Disconnected. What the? Interesting, I was still able to move. Oh, frames. Look at me being a robot.
Oh yeah, wait. VRChat made the robot avatar.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's made by VRChat. Wow.
Wait, what?
Original avatar by VRChat.
So the problem is we don't know if that was actually VRChat or if that was just like prop spawner or not prop spawner, well, like something in the world. Because I remember the last time we had that world, it was very like.
There we go.
Sometimes you just can't think of
The world was stable
a few
until
days ago up there.
It was stable, but then it's just like for me when I saw the lag happen, and then immediately after everybody's like fake nameplate showed up. So it's like I don't know if that's a correlation or if that was like actually the cause kind of thing. Like
for me, just everybody lagged and the voice didn't work at all.
I mean, in this world, we don't have any issues. I imagine it might be something specific to that.
Is this one new? Yeah. Well, it just has a lot to think.
Yeah.
And I knew community meetup was gonna be a stretch, but I wanted to see what it was gonna be like.
How many like synced objects was that? I mean, we can.
You can see nameplates.
Yeah, I always do.
Hold on. Why can I not open my phone here?
No, but the bindings are different because VRChat's bindings are dumb, and if your jump is on the A button, then it's not gonna work. You have to use the joystick click.
It's on my joystick. It wasn't working.
Full on Linkin Park when you talk.
And you were using the joystick click.
Congratulations, I use joystick click for jump.
I had my doubts about that. Also, the failed
Yes, that's usually all the index users work, but
don't do because
if it was on the joystick click, that should have worked. I don't know why it didn't.
the rest of them.
Yeah.
Just the version. You was a few, I think,
go there within
3 or 4 days ago, you showed off with blue the world, and there it
we
worked.
won't know where the issues lie.
Yeah, it's just because like every single controller is different, and I haven't booted up my index in a few days.
Usually I'd set up my icon as the current model I was using the most to keep consistency, right? But I don't necessarily need to convey the personality of the model in VRChat because the model is right in front of you. I'm using the model. So I can set this as whatever I want realistically.
Okay.
So where?
Which I have no idea what to set, so if it's not a meme, it's probably just an album cover.
This isn't pinned. Okay, at this time, is FSP here?
Did you pin your list for the...
We don't have the ability to do that. GoBlox hasn't given us the admin privileges still.
You don't even need to pin the list, you can count it on your hand.
Yes. There's still an ordering now, but is FSP still here?
Okay, so it's Panda then.
Yeah, it's FSP. I guess finding him. I mean, it's not difficult to find his avatar.
Oh, holy moly.
I mean, I'll scale him to the model, but like, you know, just so you can have actual...
Okay. I still have yet to find FSP.
See if I can ping him.
Yeah, well, I would love to join, but I'll try out.
So sleepy.
You sound very sleepy.
Okay, if FSP isn't here, then we can move to Varnian. Varnian. I guess. Do you have anything you want to say before showing off either of your worlds?
Yeah, we can just start off with my Udanshire warehouse. I showed it when I first published it, and I noticed some issues with the player list that I'm planning to release pretty soon. So I pretty much optimized it pretty significantly, and it should be a lot more reliable. And I also made some changes for the welcoming messages. Last time it was showing everyone, but I just added thresholds. So I kind of just want to see if the player list works, if the HUD works, that is going to show up in your screen, and then we're pretty much going to move on to the next one. I just want to see how reliable it is.
Okay, Cyan, I just spoke to Panda, and apparently he went to do a quick test in his world, and things started crashing and burning. So he's gonna move to the next one. He needs 5 minutes.
Okay, well, that's how it is then. We're moving on.
That's how it is.
Varnian, I got a question.
Oh my god.
Your player list and things like that, do we have access to the player icons display, like on a player list or like a board? Do we actually have ways to retrieve this icon and post it? Other than just
I assume they haven't exposed that yet,
no.
but that's definitely something that we can ask for on the canny. I don't know if that's actually a great idea, but...
Because you're the master of the player icons, I just want to make sure.
Add another question to ask the experts about VRChat press kits, because I've not seen any.
I haven't tested my data yet.
I was there yesterday, I think. Or was it 2 days ago?
Good job.
Look, it's cake.
Fine is-
First avatar I've seen this. I said
Fine
that
is-
backwards.
I just need to find a group to play
Ah.
the Devouring soon.
If they're like joining the active, like joining an active in the session, that would make sense.
Cyan,
Mhm.
what do you think about seeing all the name tags instantly as we join? In the origin and then moving out to the places compared to in live.
Isn't that how it is normally?
Oh, in live right now when you join a world, the name tags don't appear at all before a few seconds after.
I guess I haven't noticed it yet then. Or have not been paying attention every time I join a world. Oops.
Yeah. But in the beta here, like the name tags show before even the loading avatars. Which is actually quite nice, because even when the name tags was not there, you still heard the sounds from those places.
Make a Reddit post that we should all stay on like the Reddit. Because it looks like you're on Reddit.
I know that some people actually just can't handle it.
Yeah. A lot more than you do, right? We have like...
Oh, somebody left. Oh no. Oh no, another left.
As I'm standing here getting annoyed by a sound behind me right now, because one of my PC fans is making a lot of noise, so I have to replace it. And it just started as I got into VR.
Oh no.
It's just like...
I love them, like when I saw the update, I was like seeing the nameplates, I was like, whoa, that was so smooth.
Wait, I kind of already missed it. Was this mainly just to test the new name?
Samayo is fucking logging weed.
So was this mainly just to test the player join messages? Or, I guess, list?
I am free. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you can do a quiet, please. I just
give
want
me
to
a
see
moment.
what it says for the for everyone on board.
That's not what I want. I guess I'll just do this, and then add...
Okay.
Oh.
Just a quick question. Does anyone see anything else on players online other than 63 out of 67?
No. Negativo, my good friendo.
That's correct.
Okay, for everyone
I
master
see
she'll
some.
be,
Oh wait, that's my
she'll be
hand.
BD
Never mind.
Underscore.
Yep.
That is correct.
Yes.
Oh no.
What?
Everybody instance lifetime and your time in the world she'll be running.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, say that again? This should be what?
The counting thing on the top.
Oh, they're just running in general. Okay.
Shouldn't be frozen.
Yeah.
Yes, it's running. It's running.
Yes.
Now it's 64 out of 69.
Nice.
Oh, yours is right.
What does the player online people represent?
Now and how many
I'm not sure yet.
Since we're 69, how could it be one or the other?
Your face on an ICA Discord, not for icon on your name, by the way. That works as well.
It could be VR or something. No.
And master should have changed to soft.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm alright.
I've been in VR for
So it said peering as trusted user and user.
3 hours.
Okay. Everything seems to be working. I'm just going to pack this prefab.
I'm about to be
and
in
it should
VR
be
for
available
3 more, maybe.
in maybe 2 weeks.
Something like that.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Question.
Well, probably more like 1.5 or 2. Yes.
Is it gonna be free or
Or do you have to pay? Nice. Nice, very nice. It looks pretty good though.
That's not how you make money.
Yeah.
So every single Udon prefab that I'm going to make will be free. The way I'm going to be making money is selling the actual models that are going to be complementing the prefab systems themselves. pretty much. Plus Patreon. But I just want to make sure that every single Udon that I'm making, everyone gets their hands on them.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
They took away a lot of nameplate information, unfortunately.
What? One bug, maybe, or one thing with the player.
Yeah, we're just in a phase back into. I don't know if you were here, and we went to phase.
Barnium?
He has gone.
He went AFK.
They're getting ready to.
Yeah.
They're sending.
Like how one of the most popular things is the money, the spawning money.
So I can't hear you, but
You can't hear anything.
yeah, you probably should rejoin. I don't know like symbols of how to do that. Do you know sign language enough to say
I
rejoin?
dare you to put the Gura in your
Okay.
Oh,
The lag has seceded.
you're not the first to say that.
Wonder what all that was
I
about.
have one thing about the player list.
Gura.
Can you hear me?
The
When you
colors
click the
flag,
trigger and scroll, put the pointer out of the menu and then put it in again, it scrolls forever. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so
pointer's not
that is a
stuck in
VRChat
the
bug.
Oh,
That is a VRChat bug
okay.
that I pretty much can do
Oh,
anything
okay,
to.
yeah,
Yep, pretty much quiet please, and we can move to the next one.
Oh, you're already ready to move? Okay, I'll just do that again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anybody's like listening to this. You might want to go over there to like talk with them since they're at the center then. Still running in again.
Are you doing the next one too, Vanya?
Yes. To the next world, so if you're just coming closer, and I'm just going to explain for.
Oh, FSP joined.
Never paid attention. I never will.
Good job. Okay, so even though I'm pretty much already done with my VCAT booth, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. Are you lagging?
Oh no. Savarnian made a comment earlier saying that they had audio issues of like they couldn't hear, I believe. So it's like it might be the same thing. So I'm not sure if they're still having audio issues. Oh, there we go.
Test 1, 2. Can you hear us
Okay,
now?
now I can hear.
Okay, there we go.
Hopefully everyone can
Yes.
hear me. Okay, so even though I'm pretty much done with my VCAT booth, I still kind of want to shoot myself.
Sorry, crashed out really hard.
And I want to throw 60 people into my booth and just see if the syncing works. Just so I can fix some current issues during the next 2 days. So when you enter the world, there will be a UI button behind you on the opposite side of the booth. So just go to that button and enable the booth so that you can see the car and the handles.
I'm so mad.
What the?
Side note, this car is loud.
Oh no.
This is gonna be fun.
I can't scroll the player list that well.
So Varnian was saying there is a VRChat bug, but it's like you point at it, click and move, but make sure you keep your pointer inside it when you unclick. Because if you unclick off of it, it might leave the scrolling on.
Left-handed, it doesn't work.
I see, I see.
It's
Oh, portal, hold on.
I hate it when money is handed.
rest in peace, Logic, baby.
Alright, Rush B.
It's gonna be destroyed. I'm sure. It's gonna be destroyed.
Wait, what? Are you saying this world's gonna be destroyed?
Vanya, and I can't wait until people complain about the door handle.
just your head?
Hey Vanya, I can't wait until people complain about doors not working.
Yeah,
What?
Doors not working.
Alright, I'm going in. Is chat working? Did I mess up my settings here? Aha, chat has been working and I didn't get it pop out. Apologies for that.
You gotta actually. Way in the back. the best part. The door.
The door.
You gotta activate the doors.
Oh, this is actually super sick. Holy shit.
Why can't I open little blue man's loading in, little blue man?
Please not this.
Okay, sorry everybody, I was missing chat here. Let's see if I can actually read this now. The Kuza actually joined saying that.
Alright, somebody be seeing something. Like a black spot on the carpet.
Question.
Over
here, you have a sign that says we are a full body, and then saying that 2.0 avatars may not work.
Shut it down.
Okay, finally caught up on chat. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was definitely surprised that the first one didn't crash. Okay, now let's actually look at this world. Steering wheel, dashboard, doors, pedals, transmission.
Can you not hear him?
There is...
I think he has perished.
Where's your guru icon?
Yeah.
Where's your cyan meme icon?
Sure.
I actually don't have any sign in my phone.
Wait, you're gonna
I couldn't find his
Wait, how come the bloom in here is so much more than the my bloom? I can have up to my bloom in my world? I don't know.
No, it sounds so good. The thing is, like, we could do it next week.
So wait, is there actually a car there? Because I don't see anything.
But
Yes,
No, I didn't.
I always forget. Thanksgiving is not on holiday.
Does it say?
I am
Oh,
so
inactive.
tired that I almost just went dumbass. What's my problem? I'm so tired.
Wait, to me?
Everyone is dumbass. Don't worry, I'm any park on Thursday.
Just like jokingly, but I'm like, that wouldn't have come across right.
No?
They usually coincide with
Varnian can't speak anymore.
Yeah,
Varnian is dead. I wish you would speak to us.
Wait, can Varnian hear, or is it just completely dead?
Yeah, he's moving around.
Well, no, I know, like, he was saying in Discord that he didn't have audio, and, like, a couple times already saying that.
Oh, hey, yo, Varnian, sign.
What are 2.0 I'm gonna be his translator. Fuck you all for dissing my work. Oh, no, oh.
Wait, what do you mean? 2.0 is, like, what they were considering SDK2.
Oh, I thought they just called those the old ones. Like,
I think they did that as, like,
what
an...
was SDK1? What was Avatar's 1?
They didn't have it. They just kind of labeled it SDK2 because of that's what, like, the name of the SDK was. I don't know if people will know that, since clearly, you know, it's not an obvious thing. They just kind of decided it.
SDK1, which was their old event system.
No. SDK1 was, like, coding. There was no real SDK1.
Yeah. Well, no, they had
There's
like
so much in my face here.
components that still complain about being like
Event system is still SDK2. Triggers are built on the event system.
Not the event system, but you know that all the so like there's some components that are still in there that tells you not to use.
That's still SDK1. Or sorry, SDK2.
Oh really? Huh.
And that's what Ewan was saying one time at
I get
FFF.
it. You're old.
Do not practice all
What?
I have no idea what the event system is.
No, the event system is not something that anybody has ever used because the trigger system was built on that. Like, I never used it, but I saw some really legacy documentation on it, like, when I first started. But it was just kind of like...
Okay.
Just looking at how it was implemented and talking with Ewan, he basically said, like, triggers were built on the event system. So it's just kind of like a better UI for the same thing.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Which basically implies every network thing is an RPC, so it's like... Oh yeah, this thing's way worse than triggers.
How do you like my icon sign?
Quite missing the chin.
Needs more chin.
Corona.
It's Fiona. Wow.
Corona Fiona.
This is just me being unable to speak and breathe at the same time because I'm not a functional human being right now.
Mm.
Wait, are we supposed to be able to see our own names?
It's a pro tip.
Your own names? If you look straight up, yes.
I think to do that, I need to sleep.
Yeah, just for a few seconds.
If you look straight up,
away after a while. Yeah,
In real life too?
What?
I didn't look at this comment here. What do you mean, I'm a kind of dull world? That's one of the previous one.
Did Panda just say anything?
I
What?
heard a bunch of noises.
Noises?
I don't think any of them were words.
I've had one of those days. Fuck you.
Hey, no worries.
I was like, let's get this nice hat onto my avatar. 3 hours later, I have to import and rebuild the animation in Blender to get myself one more material slot so I can put a hat on my avatar.
Why not just attach it for the day on your head in Unity?
I just want features and medium rank, and it's hard to have both. Because I could have just put it on and be poor. I could have been poor, but no. I was like, I'm going to keep this medium. So I had to go and add something and merge two materials together and make the rig an entire thing and do new blend shapes just to get this stupid animation working properly.
I'm Olivia now.
Who?
I'm Olivia in this open.
The booth bar.
Constantly rapping.
I mean, I think somebody is constantly using it.
I cannot.
I'm surprised the engine didn't.
I cannot leave these nameplates.
You cannot. Oh, you like that too much compared to live?
They are so
These
nice.
VK booths have some weird hidden code somewhere, which means if you try and like just deploy the world and like get rid of that button over there and just enable the dynamics, it will just for some reason disable stuff. So when I crashed out, it was because I was trying to use Phase Dragon's world and try and fix that bug in the world I was going to show off at the same time. My CPU went, you know what? I'd just like to go to sleep now, please.
Wait, so you were in two worlds at the same time?
No, I was here and I was trying to get my, get into my world so I could fix the bug with the dynamic thing. And when Unity was trying to load while trying to do phases, exploding world at the same time, and then my CPU went, yeah, no, everything locked up, and I was like,
Thanks, VRChat.
Why can't VRChat just crash cleanly once it gets to a performance prop? If the performance gets too low, just crash.
Isn't that the halting
just
problem?
Crash cleanly.
I saw yours.
I just would. Whatever. These name tags seem really performant, by the way.
Nice switch sounds right there.
Here, and you look at all this stuff. You look at everybody, and you switch name tags on. You don't notice the frame rate difference, which is pretty nice. I guess if we're going to get one thing right with this system, then we're going to get that
They've
right.
expanded the UI menu. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you tried hitting the cat at the top?
Yes.
Yes. Viciously. What is QM info?
Quick menu.
Facility management? Quick menu.
It says it when you go into one of the settings.
Plushy merch item. Blue got there first.
I guess I haven't actually looked at all the things in here.
Someone needs to make me into an avatar.
When this meetup finishes.
Wait, Mushi did already.
I mean, you already into the new right there.
I guess that oh my god, I just stupid.
I think we only have like one more person, or
We still have two. FSP was moved after. Oh wait, what just happened? Everybody stalled for me. Okay, I think we're back.
Someone joined and it stuttered.
Hey, can you please show me what number plate you are talking about? Actually, your mouse is on a
This seems like it might only go through.
I'll just take the tires that you have. Unit array of things
Take the tires. Go right ahead.
You will have to dial. You'll have to do that. It's a lot more sneaking.
Oh wait, you saying you want to push the code?
Hey, Cyan.
Hmm?
Have you opened a drink yet?
I have not. I think probably just not at this
You
time.
can like.
I know he's shown it before in like other worlds. Hold on. Well, no, there's... You already opened it.
Did you start asking me a question?
Yeah, I just opened it. Well, we can reset it by putting it in the.
Asking the question.
I can push the
trash can, Cyan.
I heard just in a questioning tone basically what we heard Panda say earlier. Come over and like.
And it actually also has a sound.
Sadly, I don't have the sound up high enough because the car was way too loud earlier.
There's even a sound. There's even a sound if you shake it when it's closed.
Yeah. Wait, how long has Barney not been here?
Wait, he's actually not here? He probably like left early on.
Found it. Yeah, I've been looking for him for like a couple minutes. Let's go.
I mean, if that's the case, I can go ahead and say like switch on to FSP. But
Right before, but then he disappeared again.
Even said switch on because his audio broke again.
yeah, he said his audio was broken, so it's like I assume we've all seen enough of this, I guess. Where's FSP? I assume FSP's over there with the pill icon.
I'm excited to have him to not work.
No, 4 synced vector 3s. 2 synced floats. Couple synced pools. It's yeah.
We can't really reduce the tick rate, can
But I mean, no, not really. It fluctuates dynamically depending on load. But you know.
Sorry to interrupt. FSP, do you want to say anything before we go to your world?
Yeah, sure. I just need to tell people what to do.
Okay. Do you want me to respawn everyone, or just, I guess, gather?
I mean, do what you be. This is your event.
I'm gonna walk.
You know what's funny? Joining late in this booth, it's just missing.
I'm probably gonna go turn off the wall.
Okay. Pick a spot and I'll put the bars there. Stop moving around, FSP.
To see if I can add a follow point to the camera, so does a
Fine, I'll just put the point here. Doesn't matter.
Or not.
What? No, it just takes time for to get that.
Oh, there it goes.
I have too many settings for this.
Shut up!
Yeah, I guess everyone, listen to this guy.
No, don't tell me.
Listen to the guy with the box on the head.
Hello, I have a box on my head, therefore I'm important. Hello. By the way, Yas made this. If you want a box, you can go onto the VRC prefabs and check generic at the last tab, and you can get your own box via avatar. This is a meme. It's funny. Anyway.
And with that sponsored.
Varnian made one of hashtag not sponsored. Prefabs database. So. Yes. FSPstore.com. So Varnian's made one of these. A bunch of people have made VCat Udon booths. I also have one. It's been absolutely ages since I showed some things. I thought I'd show it off. Lon, I can hear you talking over there. You can wait 2 minutes. So all I need you to do is go into the world. There will not be a button like in Varnian's because I ripped that out. Go over to the plinth in the center. It should not be synced for anybody. Grab the remote and interact with the remote, and you should be able to get the animation. You should see the booth going. There will be a small game in that world. That's a 1-player game. It's pretty simple. It's a 1 minute shoot some targets thing. If it blows up, it would not surprise me because we've got like 60 people. It should take like 5 minutes to go through this world. I'll just drop a portal now.
Anything plus. Friends plus or invite plus. Oh, friends plus or invite plus, as long as it's plus.
Okay.
There is a pipe bomb.
You can even choose C++.
Clearly plus.
Beta, so.
Okay, so I missed those comments in chat here. So the previous one with the digital panel, like I think was like there was a bunch of stuff going on in there. Yeah, sorry. The previous one before this one, which was pretty much just kind of like the video or the panel there, like there actually was more stuff. It's just I was not looking around. I apologize for not showing that off. I know Varnian has a ton of prefabs that he's been showing off in there, but like.
You know what letter is inside the word puddle?
If it's not synced, maybe I'll wait a minute until everyone's played. Then you don't have to wait
Oh.
No.
So, are we supposed to go in or not?
Yeah,
No, no.
I realized this. Wait, do people not see the portal?
No, I see it. I'm just busy letting others go through.
I have a strange.
I don't see anything here.
Portal right here.
Cyan, with VRC Plus, imagine you could play a random, like they add like loading screen features, like a random video of YouTube, and you can put in search keywords. You can put in VTubers, and you can watch one clip every time you load into a world.
Make the candy for it. I assume you'll do this all day. Just load worlds instead of play the worlds.
I don't like this world. Let me go back to the loading screen.
Okay. It's time to go through the portal. I'm not sure why there's still so many over there.
Seen the preview.
Oh, I didn't even see what the preview was. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna stop talking about Barnians there. Hold on. Let me mute myself. There we go. So yeah, Barnian had more things there. I apologize for not showing it off. I know he doesn't or had it or showed it off a long time ago, and I could probably go find that again. But for myself, so obviously yes, I am helping host the community meetup here to like show off other worlds. Yes, I do make worlds. Game over. What? I died. The main thing though is just like I was working on a very large one for a long time. So if you have not heard of it, the Devouring is something that I helped create. Took 10 months and it's a very long project. Makuza, who was here earlier, I'm not sure if he's still there, just loading. Legends, who is definitely not here, and then Fiona also helped work on the Devouring. But yes, I do plan on making more worlds as well as tutorials and other tools to help people make their own worlds. Just time. Let's see what this one is then.
When you walk outside the booth, the
over here,
the score thing comes with you. That's not going.
I just keep seeing game over. I don't know what's going on.
If they block me, that's fine.
Yeah,
I want to show you.
A game.
The score thing is
A game? What?
Oh, well, did you press this over here?
No, but it's attached to everybody's head when one person is doing it.
Yeah.
And
that's it. Nothing. I get nothing.
Okay, I completely missed it, but
I'm not going to fix it. I'm not going to. Hey, if they decide to block it, I'm not going to fix it at this point. I worked this too long.
They decided to get the chat. And
Panda never showed a booth of VCAT again.
Panda said kiss.
I mean, if that's
I'm losing
in the press kit, that would be
Cool.
useful.
I mean,
I'm so confused.
I can't figure out how to open the menu. Like the chat thing.
I'm gonna point out this is an invite instance. So could you drop a portal to an invite plus? It probably didn't load in your menu before you dropped it, so it probably changed the instance type. So, I guess people just fall off. I should have looked at it before putting the portal up.
Yeah. Is it from the fucking Humble Bundle? The access feels like Legos.
Yeah, I bought that too. It was a good buy.
Do I consider myself a guru of VRChat world creation? Sure. I mean, I'm terrible at the art side. Oh. I'm terrible at the art side, but I could definitely build the logic side. Except I have not done very much with Udon, but I can do a lot with SDK too. Current instance is invite only, so there's people who can't get in. So we're just moving to the Friends Plus version.
Okay.
Everybody, get in a portal. Here, can you see this? I'll send it.
So.
Game over. All the nameplates are right there. Okay, so I finally saw what you were talking about. All the nameplates were at the center, and then there was one tiny loading avatar.
Yeah.
Okay, if you drop the remote off the edge of the world, it does not respawn.
Oh, that says claw.
Yeah, Cyan, that's world origin.
Yes.
I finally did it.
FSP, I would say wait like a minute.
Voice-wise for everyone for about 5 minutes.
What?
Is it local?
It should be local. Udon Cafe? I'm still seeing just game over, game over.
That's from the game, Cyan.
Okay.
That game.
Why does the game? Why does the game stuff still show up if you don't have game enabled locally?
The game isn't because for like 5 people, and this is me showing in an
I just assumed that the game over UI and that stuff would be toggled on and off by the game setting with the rest of the assets for it, but instead it's active the entire time.
I don't need to do that here. Because you can just physically see me in the model.
Not a big deal for the
It's
not a big deal for
strong bed to have an icon of his like in game face. So, like I just put mine to my Twitter icon.
Panda.
Oh.
For the text, probably the back of the text should be scaled down in itself because if you are in front of anything that has a hole in it, you can't see, and so that makes it a bit difficult.
Your jokes suck.
What? You might get that one.
Go to church.
That going for it.
Oh, I guess that's it then. I just got one guy. Game over. Okay,
I just got game over. I don't know what you did.
Oh no. This looks like end world stuff. This is like rapture.
Hey Cyan, what did you do? Oh, are you in the chat now?
I have the chat. I'm trying to use it.
Okay, I'm gonna write hi now. Tell me if you see something now.
Nope.
Is this the last
Did you
place?
see a message?
No, we still have Grebo after this. I do not see any messages.
Okay. Funny thing, in my own chat it
Think about
says
showing
Valley
off the
said
V-Kit
Panda.
booth. I wasn't
Hi.
sure if it should wait for V-Kit or not.
Oh, there was somebody's name tag was right in front of me. It's like, is that the message? What?
I don't know.
Like, are you showing up your booth?
Wait, why does it say my name is FSP?
Are you gonna wait for V-Kit?
Because it does for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says Slade joined FSP eyes. I don't see any of your messages. It could just be like trying to catch up.
Yeah, I can't see anyone's messages. If anybody wrote anything, I can see the join.
I'm seeing
Mhm.
joins, I'm not seeing messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might
Okay.
be a limitation with the DK market.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's time to find out what game is.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a gun. Thanks, I just lost. Shoot the targets? What targets?
Look above you. Look above
Where are you supposed to like move for these? I can't. Oh, I guess I can't move. No, it's because people are blocking it.
No, look at that sign. What if you shoot those floating things in the sky?
There's nothing in there.
Oh, wait, really? You shoot that box there?
There's a fireman who you gotta
That's
shoot.
why I couldn't see it before, because there's a gun there.
Oh.
It's global.
Oh, you gotta shoot Panda, probably.
Oh wait, it's a global gun.
Wait, it syncs?
It's a global gun.
Oh, the gun has sync on it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, I assumed it was local. You said it was a one-player game. I didn't realize that meant it was a one-player game, not a local game.
Yeah, looks like it.
I think it's supposed to be local.
Yeah.
It didn't work out that way.
Specifically
was that meant to be good?
Oh, we actually
He said he can't fix it in 20 minutes.
I woke up late. Don't judge.
I mean, it has its humor.
So is it you woke up late or did you stay up?
It's so good. I've seen so many, like, I have a coworker that hadn't ever touched Unity or Blender 6 months ago, and he has a booth at VCAT that has animation, sync, and all kinds of stuff, and he did it in Virtual Showcase, of all things. So, like, even more limited, you have, like, nothing. And he never...
Oh, your picture is not loading. It's
Where's my head? Like,
just one color.
I was gonna say, like, you seem to be looking up a lot.
He built himself a vaporizer vending machine, and it's got a
It's your
couple
head
of vapes
and
that
like
look different of vape effects, and they're all animated. It's really good.
I want to try this pistol game.
What's up?
So I went to bed at 9 last night after hanging out in the prefabs chat.
Cyan, say what the Gurat said.
This fucker was still in the chat.
Oh my god.
What time did you wake up?
Gurat says.
Tons of them behind you. There's one flying.
You had no build up for that.
Yeah, there's a shop out behind the cube prefab. Oh, it's because it's on top of you.
Oh no.
It's about time for Pastor
I just want to say that you have the best score right now from Negative 3.
What is it on my wrong hand? This is confusing.
I mean, he's about to beat your record.
I was really confused
But how do I switch that? Like, how do I switch?
Game over.
Yeah, best record as of right now.
I saw you in 15 seconds ago. I couldn't see you were standing on top of it.
I don't even know what game we're even playing.
There's like a button over there. Well, button first over there, then a button over there. Everything just game over. And it's synced when it shouldn't be.
I'm trying to switch my game settings menu, my VRC settings menu where I can.
Yeah, you can usually tell by
How do I switch the hand?
So, you say you created a world but lost the source. There's no like legal way of recovering it.
No. No.
So, I'm sorry, unless if you don't have the files or they're not backed up, like there's no way to get it back.
This is scary. No.
Nicholas is just a mute.
I got flashbacks here.
Okay.
Noise is the thing.
I think it's time to move on soon. Is Garibo still here?
Variety is the spice of life.
This is so scary. I love it.
Let's see, where is Garibo?
You possibly need to do that.
It's just a way of telling everybody to get like one spot. No, Garibo saw something. Garibo was on like showed up late towards the box, but he was still in the box at the beginning. Nope. Garibo, do you want to say anything before we show off, or you show off a world? Your avatar's just black over here. I can't see you.
The reflection started over here, that's why I'm kind of black over there.
Okay.
I might have something to say. Yeah, I think I said something.
That's where I decided to remake it with, so they can look
Wait, I don't know where you just went. Where'd you go?
I'm behind you.
I think you moved away, but it's like, your name hits for me aren't as big enough to like see it when I get close. They change size, but yeah. Okay. I'll just get the quiet, please. Hopefully, you know. For people who, you know, don't know where to go.
Shut up!
Do I even have that on here?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Alright, whenever you're ready, Garibo.
Okay, I updated my player audio
world, and you have the option now to make the master control the audio for you. But if you don't want it, you can just leave it unchecked or reset it and use your own settings. And I want to test whether it can handle close to 80 people. So there's like 15 sync variables, and if it breaks, it shouldn't break at all. It's like nothing but sync variables. So by default it's off, and whoever's master it says who's master can turn that on, and whoever is the master can control the audio for you. And that's basically it. So I'm gonna drop the portal over there.
Yeah, find a place for it.
Allow you to go to the portal first,
Everything is going
so
to
you can,
explode.
Like, be the master.
Well, if Garibaldi's showing up again, I'm gonna show up too.
Either that or
Okay.
No, don't feel bad about it.
Oh, so when, like the beginning when I was saying like showing off multiple things, we only were saying that more towards like a same thing within the same week.
I understand. I
Okay.
just thought it might be selfish if I show off my world repeatedly if there's not enough changes. But if something like this is okay, then I don't feel too bad about it.
Yeah. I mean, we've had like people showing things like almost every week sometimes, like in the past of like the same world. They did make some progress, but it's just still like if you've changed something or want to test something, it's still valid to like want to use this as a way to test it, I guess.
I'd love the changes because I made changes specifically for the event.
That's going to be pretty
Alright.
bad.
People just add me to the list if you can. Or I don't know where fax is.
No, I can add you to the list.
There they are.
I was the one moderating it today. But yeah. Wait, I never put up the portal sign. Yeah, people know.
It's not easy, not hard to miss.
So you're going to see like cyan in like your icon?
I mean, I didn't put any effort into this just because of Rain Dance earlier today.
What if you put like a silhouette of like Gura? Gura.
Yeah. My body is basically
See, Cyan. Exactly what I said.
Wow, you know.
Exactly what I said. No one, everyone thinks Gura now. Everyone knows you're Gura.
Nobody wants to go. I kind of want to be
There's 9 seconds. Okay.
on the open beta all the time now.
Mhm.
Because I love these new nameplates.
That sounds fun.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Wait,
Game
so
over.
The yellow symbol means that you're my friend.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yellow means friend, I think.
Also, I still love that he used the
Okay.
I'm not yellow.
I'm gonna go in to check then.
Clock problems.
Oh. Read him chat again. I'm not gonna answer that. What? Why is there an icon in the sky? What is this?
Shouldn't be like that.
What is that?
Everything should jump back to you.
Where's the button that says allow master?
If you go to
Things in the sky, Cyan, because there were people in the sky.
Do anything.
Nope, that's really loud. Going back to... Okay, back to normal. Why are people just flying?
Just changing stuff.
Because it's probably not facing you right now. Did you choose to select my settings?
I did use your settings, but then everybody got really loud. I was more saying, like, why are people flying? Like...
Oh yeah, we can fly in here. It's good made by Stetson.
Yeah. Jump and hold your trigger.
Press your left trigger, jump and press your left trigger, and then you can fly away.
I only jump another time.
So yeah, what you experienced now was what's so loud. That's the default VRChat setting. My setting is the gain at 0. It sounds way nicer. So default VRChat
no
gain is
idea.
15, and it's really loud.
So now I'm back on your settings, and it's not as loud, or I already got used to it.
Could be. everything in here is like the Udon stuff. The only thing that's my stuff, which I created, is like the lower three options here, like player directionality, listener directionality, and occlusion. If you want to turn those off, you can. I can make the 0 and the lower one is 1. You only hear something from the lower one if someone walks behind a wall or something. It's just player occlusion. And the others is just, it depends on if you face someone or are facing someone else and they are talking to you, then you hear them better as if they're facing away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow.
So this is
I think having
default.
some small graph to explain to people the difference between player directionality and listener directionality and occlusion.
Yeah, I'm currently redoing the whole UI and I'm adding images showcasing the whole thing, so you don't just see a name and a slider. It doesn't really tell you anything.
Yeah. Otherwise that works really well for me.
That has a client that could join. Have you ever
So yeah, but Unity UI, especially scroll views, are terrible and nothing worked earlier. So yeah, that's the current state everything
only
is in.
matter if you plays directionality or what? Like,
yeah, the world has only like 2,000
is okay.
visits.
Set player directionality to 1 and listen to my voice.
Why are you the robot, Jordan?
So wait, I can do it actually.
Because my connection shitted me. I understand. I remember why you don't come to the meetup anymore.
If I look away,
That's the only acid in the world.
Suddenly, you don't plug in.
Quick question, Cyan. What are the what are the rules for inviting people to the prefabs Discord? I wanted to make sure I was up to date.
So in theory, if you are a contributor, you have the ability to invite anybody. The goal of prefabs, though, is to basically to invite people who are trying to, help the community or medium to advanced creators, kind of thing, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that answers it definitely.
Like it's turned a bit more. Well, it seems like it has turned more into a little bit of a social area, so that's where I wasn't sure.
So I don't know the full, I guess, rules on that one as much since I haven't actually been inviting lately. But yeah.
I had someone, wanting to get in, was wanting to see how it was. So that's what I was wanting to ask.
But yeah, we still want to keep our prefabs somewhat focused on helping creators, or whether or not that is actually the people themselves are creators. But
we could just make a coup and then it'd be about the shrine.
What about for people streaming wanting to share world stuff?
Oh, so a content creator sharing? I'm not sure the wording on that. I'm not sure on that one specifically. I know at one point Lakuza tried doing a different Discord for a world showcasing thing, but didn't end up working. But it's I'm not entirely sure if that is meant to be how prefabs is, but I'm not the one making call here.
I would talk to you, but no, never mind.
Lakuza's gesturing. That you don't have that Discord anymore is what you're saying?
No, I said tried. I didn't mean it was actually a thing. It was wow, your nameplate goes so high up now.
Wow, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize he worked out so much.
Hear me out. Floor holes.
He's got chest muscles.
Hell yeah.
I hope it gets more clear when I have the images. Yeah.
Oh, you clearly skipped arm day.
Yeah, this person was wanting to. Was curious about prefabs.
Wasn't interested, understand if you can't. Yeah, wasn't interested, but I understand if it doesn't work out. I was just curious, is all, because I'm interested in the development side of, I guess, worlds and community stuff.
I mean, I know you've been talking with a bunch of people in prefabs lately, anyway.
Yeah.
So that's where I was curious about the rules.
I don't want to be, intruding or anything like that. I completely respect if you guys want to keep it to developers only. I was just curious is all.
I mean, the real thing is there are more than just developers in there, so I'm not gonna be able. I can't give you a straight no or yes. It's
No, I get it. It's just I don't want to. It's up to you guys. I don't really care. I just don't want to be rude or anything.
I mean, the one thing that I'll just typically say is just for the person who is inviting, it's use your own judgment. So it's we obviously don't want to have drama in there. So it's just that's just So really, if you feel that you want to invite them, you can.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you can right in my face there. Holy shit. Didn't even see for a second. Hi. Okay, yeah. Alright.
Wait, so should I re-upload image that have no image file in it?
Hell yeah.
There you are.
Holy
I
shit.
don't know. I don't think so. I think it's the API that's being abused.
I wanna
Does
fly.
anyone see player camera other than player name?
What?
At like 5?
I sent a message.
Wait, say that again.
Any player camera that shows their name.
What are you thinking about?
Right now, no.
If I open menu, I do see the line.
And then-
Do you
no.
have your player camera open?
Like, look behind you. Do you see the player's name or do you see player name?
I
On
see
any
Q
camera.
Hullas. I see Q Hullas. I also see.
I see the camera the camera model, the camera icon, and then Qualys.
Yeah, it does say names properly for those cameras.
It feels like people who join after you, you don't see their name. So no one in the world for me has
Join after you?
camera, so
Interesting.
I can test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I was
Here it
like,
is.
I was like second in
I've
the
got my
world,
hand.
so.
So no, they have to join after, I think.
I do
Does it say player name? 'Cause it-
you can just see the icon.
No, it says player name for me on every camera that people open.
Does it literally say player name?
It literally says player name. That's a bug we found.
Oh,
but
yeah, it should
we didn't know why.
the player's name. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of cameras now with the name.
I'm sorry. I'm seeing a bunch of cameras working, so I probably changed.
I can see Hi, I can see Jordo, I can see
Let me
Beatty.
rejoin.
I can see Sakura, and I can see Kazuki. So basically, yeah.
That's that.
Wait, Simon, is this the last roll?
No. We got one that was added. Where is that? Yeah, Fax Machine wanted to show off his like update. What is it? Battle Royale version of what was the world name? I can't point it because Jordo's
Where is
collapsed
Fax Machine anyway?
right in front of me, behind Jordo. I can't select you. My frame rate's too low.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, my frame rate's still too low.
What? I'm getting 25.
Can you open yours?
I mean, I have the what is it, smooth cam, and I'm streaming, so I assume that's enough to like drop mine like an extra 10 frames.
That's the rough part.
So maybe.
Yeah.
Was I next in queue or why?
Yeah, you are the next in queue, but it was also like I forgot the name of the world, and I want like I was saying like the battle royale version of it.
It's been renamed. Don't worry,
Oh.
I renamed it because of Rubik's feedback.
Oh, okay. Wait, say it again?
Do you need the name for something?
No, I just was listing it off, but then now that you're here, you can just say it. But at this point, I think we can probably like move on to it. I'll just go ahead and respawn people for real quick.
No, you get the face. We'll have the icons listed like.
Oop. This is the spawn point? As everybody jumps in.
Wait, what? How do we? Okay.
But like the
I can't climb this. Oh, I guess you can. Well, I guess with audio settings, this kind of works out, but.
Who the fuck is here?
Maybe we should turn that off if people can't hear me.
Damn it.
No, I can hear him. But I'll just go ahead.
Yes, I have the meeting.
Whenever you're ready.
Cool. Hi everyone, I'm Fax, and I'm at a game world. I showed it off 4 weeks before, but after some feedback, I have completely remade it with a new name, and even better, it's Christmas themed just for December. So see this as an early preview for that. It's a social party game which you can play with friends or strangers about, you know, subjective opinions, and you'll see what that means once you get there. And yeah, one piece of feedback was that we should add a battle royale mode, so that is the main feature which we'll test together. So yeah, excited for that. I'll drop the portal to the left of me, okay?
Okay.
Dibs on killing Cyan.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
the main thing I was
Wait. Don't go in. Okay, there you go. Thank you for catching that.
Perfect.
Nope.
Disappeared. Nice. I'll try again.
Too bad the other one did. So the first one was invite. He then put over it. Okay, I see Friends Plus. Yes.
I'll go in.
Yeah, now you can go.
Make my creation row expanded by
gonna be a hectic game.
Chris, I want to zoom through this.
What did he do?
Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to cache API results like that. I wish.
Well, I mean, at least for your own avatar, I'm sure it could be possible.
Yeah, but you could do that for everything then, because the rows are not supposed to refresh. They only update every 24 hours for that stuff on the most rows. Like we should be able to cache most of that.
What are you talking about, Jason? Send the sacrificial news. Oh, yeah. So somebody who can't speak.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, wait, does it say master over here? But yes, you can use occlusion calling in VRChat worlds. It's just built into Unity, and that will work with uploaded.
But it's really quick. Essentially, I have a question for you. On a scale from traditional to radical, where do you think VRChat is? And it can be anywhere in between. What do you think? Oh boy.
Oh no, I think I'm desynced. Mine are not the same words.
That's what you have to guess.
Totally rad.
I'm not. I don't know what the other one was, but I'm just gonna say VRChat's pretty cold. Look at the snow.
Good job. All right. If you stand in the correct position, you'll avert death. Goodbye.
Goodbye, world.
Can't believe.
Maybe you should just play the lines a bit clearer. That's good feedback. Thank you.
Which lines?
If you can save it for the end, that would be useful, because I'll have to moderate this for now.
I've got an idea.
Alright, this was
to
just a
up
test
the
round for now.
I've got an idea to up the stakes. What if they lose
want
their
round that
headset?
didn't
Even
waste
the
people's
headset
time.
instantly blows up, killing
The
them.
headset will not incinerate. Alright.
Winner gets a year of
this was
VR
a test round, but let's get started. I'll explain this one more time. So in this game, you have to rate things on a spectrum. For example, from unreliable to reliable. The thing is, on this scale, I have one position, which I need you to stand in, or you're going to fall to your deaths and be eliminated from the game. So this is a Battle Royale style game, just for the meetup. And I have to come up with a clue so you can find it. So for example, on a scale from reliable to unreliable, where
Yeah,
would you rate people?
Yeah, some of us don't see it changing.
Oh, it says hot and cold for you?
They didn't change since the last time you clicked it.
Security, so the security question in the room immediately goes to unreliable. Yes.
For me, it still says hot and cold. So like something must have broken on my end.
Start.
Alright, who doesn't see requires effort on the left here?
Requires effort now. Doesn't require.
Okay.
I think it's a syncing issue then.
All right, I'll just sit here and wait in like the best
On
spot.
the right, it doesn't require effort. And I'm going to say sports. Sports, yes.
Hang on, you might have ownership issue with late joiners. Is there any way to transfer ownership of this manually?
It shouldn't require ownership.
Late joiners don't see the ownership transfer happen. So if you just transfer ownership real quick, then late joiners will be all caught up.
Bye, FSP.
Hell yeah.
+4, baby.
Cyan, would you mind pressing the round 3 button for me to transfer ownership? That should fix it, maybe.
If you're gonna
Wait,
do
I had to
a
physically
battle
click it?
royale thing, you need to have a lockout for the people that lost.
Okay, yes, I do see the.
This is just a social thing.
The dark side of force.
No.
Yeah, no.
You gotta do it.
Okay, if you want to do this one, Cyan, be my guest.
Oh no.
The light side and the dark side.
You got it, Cyan.
That's Cyan side. VRChat, that's a good one.
Which side is the dark side on the side?
I mean, I can just be lazy and see how people respond to this and be like, okay, the light side of the force or the dark side of the force. Where does VRChat stand in that? So, okay. Some people say it's, the dark side. Some people are clearly in the... This is confusing! Fax, why would you do this to us?
The dark side's cooler.
But the dark side is lighter text.
VRChat's cool.
Yeah, the dark
At the
side is
bottom.
cool.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Did you ever hear the story of...
Goodbye, Earth.
+4 baby.
I understand VRChat.
Okay, so I assume everybody could see that it said light and dark side and did like it actually changed.
Yeah.
Well, it
Okay.
hasn't changed just yet.
Well, no, like
Rejoin world.
Bad and classic.
rejoin.
Oh,
What?
now
What?
it changed. Okay.
Bad or classic?
Just because I know my audience, video games.
What?
Wait, I guess.
That's a hard one. I mean, I like classic.
Somebody posted a thing in the back in what was it, 1980s, that video games are a fad and they will not last.
Well, let's see how true you are. You now join late, but you stay behind the line for the last 3 rounds, okay? And then we can determine our winner.
This is why you read your sources.
You can still guess, of course, by standing in the right position behind the line, okay? Then you won't even fall through the door.
I like what you did with the hearts. That shitter effect's really cool.
I like this game. This game's a lot of fun. It is. I do like.
Yeah, but these are really favorite as well. There's a public version that's not Christmas themed. It's called Minecraft.
Oh.
What it means is
I shall say,
well, in hockey, the place where you can buy.
drinking tea.
Drinking tea. In English, that's
I mean, just following where everybody else is.
That's why I bought an index for.
What? You just needed the Kuzagon?
Going to fucking pizza and you're raising your kid you to drink your Dr. Pepper. How does that make you classy?
Man, I was just short of that.
He said his goal was to get the Kuza off.
Hello.
Doing good. I just added that.
Depends. Are you the parent or not?
Yep.
Context.
Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong avatar too. Anyway, this is my.
I need food and sleep. I have never felt so like low on HP in my life. 1 HP hours. Fiona needs healing potion.
This is fun.
I feel cheated. Openly love.
But I appreciate
Oh yeah, because there's
It'll boost my attack stats.
I even put it in the tail too. And surprisingly, it stayed green, so I'm happy with that. So
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I found this really great tip from this.
I feel like by you posing this, you make it more obvious.
What was that? What was the thing?
Basically, it was anime. So it's just like,
Oh, anime.
I think that's what it was. So wait, I feel like by stating that question, you made it more open.
I was standing here, not here.
Oh no. Rating right here. There should be a panel you can see to rate the world. Tell me what you'd like to see.
So I'm giving it a no. No, I'm kidding. It's amazing.
If it doesn't work, you need to go into the settings and allow trusted
It's
user.
great. It's great.
Alright. Cool. Cyan, thanks for giving me the opportunity to show this off again.
Yeah, you're welcome. So one. Oh.
Like the floor. Oh, sorry. The floor. You cannot see the segments at all. So.
What?
Very difficult.
Because of the amount of people, you mean?
DLC. No, like if I. You don't see the segments on the floor as a player. So I don't know that.
That's the point.
This looks like one plane. This looks like an entire one plane.
I think that's a thinking issue, actually. You're supposed to be able to see the segments after they're revealed.
So wait, do you see it right now?
I can see it after they get revealed, but like they should at least be like pizza slices, so you can see where
because I use
you're
a
exactly
cheeky little way to gather the feedback. But yeah, thank you for the feedback.
I see what they're saying.
Yeah.
Wait, what was
I'll check
it?
out if that happens with only with 80 people or if it's a normal thing too.
So what I'm suggesting is that they don't have an idea of the scale beforehand, right? So it's like if there was.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So like, where does this like correspond to percentage-wise, kind of thing, maybe?
Yeah, it's intentional because you're not supposed to use percentages. It's supposed to make it more, flexible, more
Yeah.
social.
Okay.
More subjective. Prone to error.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. So one other thing, I guess, the battle.
I could just keep going.
Oh yeah, I can put up the sign in a moment, but just like feedback on the battle royale part is like, can you actually make a mode that blocks people from entering again?
I can.
Just like enter a collider.
Just wanted to test it first.
Yeah, okay.
I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
My only, I think, feedback would be if there is a background motion off option, because
Oh, yeah.
I find it very disorienting myself.
There is.
Oh, there is. Oh,
There
excellent.
is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
I
follow
just
me.
didn't look at it, so. Ah, here it is. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, it's not exactly. You can turn off the fans. It just turns on the skybox.
I finally managed to add a scene.
And there's a dark sky option if it's late and you want to rest your eyes.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't see that.
Let's go.
Oh,
We
is
have
that-
fancy sky on.
It's it was called debufferish.
I don't think that works for this one. That's very fixed pies, remember?
Oh, actually, dark sky would be fine even with. I like dark fancy. Dark fancy is good.
It's a long-standing bug that we've had for a while. Just we gotta figure out ways around it. It's that when you transfer ownership to someone else. Okay. All right. Yeah. You can clarify on Discord. Hit me up.
Thank you, Face.
It'll only happen if you have 3 people and it transfers to someone else, and then a late joiner comes in. They'll still see it on the master. That's what happens.
Cyan, are there more?
No, this is it.
Okay, I'm getting off to live.
Okay, then I'll just go ahead and put the thanks for coming, Shader. Yep, this was the last world.
It's so easy for them to fix. I don't get why they haven't fixed it.
I can't see this.
You know what's funny? I've been looking forward to this meal because, I'm not doing anything Monday. I have an extra hour to kill.
And then nobody had things to show.
Dragging my ass to Noah tomorrow.
Noah? Have you done it yet?
The one that came up on the post replay. You're the one here wanting to do this in this scary
I wanted to try and finish it yesterday, but we didn't have the time to finish. Like, not because it was like 3 in the morning and stuff. So
it's gonna be another kind of devouring case where it's a linear kind of.
unless tomorrow, I had some pretty good game on League of Legends tonight. Before coming to the meetup, so I don't think I'll be going. I think I can actually ditch League tomorrow, and I'll do Noah tomorrow evening instead. And we can start at an earlier time.
Like, but then again, it could be like another devouring thing. Just from what I've seen,
It's not 6 hours.
But I'm not sure how.
It is not that
I'm
long.
not sure how linear or exploration based it is.
I would say it is more exploring, but it is like the max time somebody would take was probably 2 hours at most.
Oh, cool, fantastic. Then I think I know when I can pull you out. Then I think like around 11, I think would be good.
11 your
My
time
time,
is
11. My thing.
Yeah, not. What's 11 your time? Is that like?
Time zones.
Convert 11 p.m. Sultanate of Oman and see how that converts over to your end.
Alright, I'll do that when I get off.
Also, I'm sorry, my voice sounds flaky. I had a very long day today.
I always forget about how late it is for you.
No, it's not only that, but I sound a little croaky today because I had quite a handful of meetings, and I had to like pretty much be the spokesperson for that meeting. I was doing doing all the talking until eventually my vocal cords was like, I think I'm done, ka-chick. Which is why now I'm gonna go have a little bit of pasta before, because I didn't have dinner, and I'll have a throat medicine that I can use so I can fix this up for tomorrow.
Yeah. Hopefully get some rest. Yeah.
Go for pictures.
You can make a canny for it because I'm sure they'd be interested in hearing.
I feel
a job I couldn't find a return home because they burned
my head.
like
I'm gonna go.
people who know.
Okay. I'm also gonna get off for now since.
Helmet, hat.
Hmm?
You have yourself a deal.
Okay.
Good night, Cyan.
Good night then. Bye, everyone.
Noah, tomorrow, 11, your time. I'll see you there.
All right, that is the community meetup. Thank you guys for watching. That was an early one for once, but I'm actually glad for the time zone on that one. We had a rain dance ceremony so I was in VR for 2 hours earlier before the meetup. I'm reading the comments here. Person have a huge world. So it's going to be divided for each meeting for partial exploration? I don't think we have I think we just kind of spend time in each world. I don't know if we have a specific duration versus until all content. Typically if there's a longer world, sometimes we can't depends on how many worlds we have in there. It depends on that if we stay the entire time, which generally for long exploring worlds we don't. But yeah, also thank you Kid Cuisine there. All right. Bye everyone. See you next time.